We have spent the week refreshing our homes for the new year, and it's felt good. We've had the help, as you can see, from great friends and designers. Well, today we are bringing in another design expert to help us with a space that often gets overlooked. It's the laundry room. It doesn't get overlooked, it gets full on neglected. It's not about a fancy front loader washing machine, but more about making the space functional and a little pretty too. And it hopefully will make your laundry folding even more enjoyable. Designer Melissa Reynolds is joining me to add her voice to our Studio 5 room refresh series. Happy New Year, great to see you.
Too. Thank you.
So the laundry room, I was just bemoaning to Melissa,
Yes.
like when my kitchen counter gets overwhelmed, I do this like sweep and everything goes to the laundry room.
Right.
It's kind of that trap.
Yes, I would dare say that the laundry room is probably the most neglected room in the home, but it coincidentally is probably the hardest working room in the home.
True.
So I think it's important that we just pay a little bit more attention to the space and make it work better for you.
Yeah.
If you don't love the space you're in, you don't want to be there. And so if you can just add a little bit of pretty and make it functional and organize more for you, then it's not going to be such a terrible place to spend time in, which we all spend time in there.
Amen, sister. That's true for me. I think it's true for most women. I mean, there could be women out there rolling their eyes saying, we just need a room to get the job done. Fine. But if you're one of those women that's aesthetically motivated, right? And you are spending time in there and you want to feel like it represents your beautiful life, then these ideas are for you.
Yes, and I think, I mean, they say that clutters your mind, you know, like physical clutter clutters your mind, and that's at least how it is for me. So if you're in a room where you're spending so much time in, you know, I have 4 kids and I'm constantly doing laundry, and if it's not functioning for me, I don't want to be in there, and it makes me like
angry,
physically agitated. Yes. So these are simple things that we can do that help bring a little bit of beauty to your everyday tasks, but also will help function better.
First, you say very affordable, very doable, just update your canisters.
Yes, I know. And it's like what you said, like some people might be rolling their eyes like, why do we need to switch this out? But I just think it's okay to want to romanticize everyday things.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Because it makes it so much better and you have a better attitude towards it. So we all use laundry soap and detergent and cleaner, putting them in something pretty and displaying it pretty in your laundry space. Not only does it look better, but I think it stays more organized and corralled for you. And it's cute. It just looks so much cuter.
There is function in this, though. I can see when I'm low on detergent.
Yes,
the big, colorful box doesn't necessarily tell me that unless I dip into it. So visually, there's a function to that. I like how I'm justifying it, because I'm right there with you.
I will justify it night and day.
Romanticize laundry all we can. All right, next, and this is where I could actually level up in this area, artwork. You say you can bring in some art.
Well, every laundry room, whether it's big or small, has wall space. So add some artwork to it. And also, I think it's important that we make it feel like a cohesive part of your house, like it's an extension of your home, instead of some random cold room in the back that's not organized. It's a part of your home. So add a little bit of beautiful artwork, some florals and some contemporary pieces that really help interest it. And I don't think it needs to be like laundry themed artwork.
I was going to ask you about that.
I mean, if that's your thing, then that's great. But again, it's an extension of your home. So whatever your style is, bring that artwork into the laundry space as well, and it will add beauty to it.
It doesn't have to be geese running under the clothesline.
No.
Okay, wallpaper and tile walls. Give us your take on this.
Wallpaper, you know, is obviously nothing new. We've seen it forever for the past couple years, but I can guarantee if you put some wallpaper in your laundry room, it's going to make you smile every time you walk in there. It just makes a difference. And this peel and stick is great because it's nothing that you have to commit to for years and years. You can remove it easily. Tile is something that's a little bit more custom, but it definitely brings that design feel.
We did peel and stick in my sister's apartment, and I was amazed at how slick and easy it was to apply. It looked fantastic.
It looks amazing, and it just completely transforms this space. There's nothing, in my opinion, that really will make that big of a difference in something like wallpaper. Tile's great too. This is actually tile from my personal laundry room.
This is beautiful. I love the sheen on it.
You know, it's green. It's not for everyone, but I hated my laundry space. It was terrible, and I hated being in there. I have 4 kids. I'm in there all the time. So I finally made the decision, we need to do something different, and we tiled the walls up to the ceiling.
Beautiful.
And like, this sounds a little dramatic, but I completely have changed my attitude towards laundry. I added organization stuff in there that my kids know now where things go, and I don't dread it like I used to. It looks pretty, it makes me happy when I'm there, and I think that's what's important.
It's sort of like a physical if I'm going to metaphor, it's like a physical act of what meal prep does for my family in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I think the laundry room does for the home.
Right.
Like it just helps it hum.
And everyone is using the laundry room. Like it doesn't matter who you are. You have to have a laundry space.
Yeah, it's that mental. It's totally mental. Textiles and greenery made your list as a way to add warmth and again texture.
Yes. So every room needs some warmth, and we do that by textures. You know, like pots that bring in some texture, and greenery. Obviously, if you don't have a ton of space or counter space, you can do something a lot smaller. Put it by your cute canisters. But greenery just breathes life into a room, and it makes it feel like an extension of the rest of your home.
Now this was a break tap for me. Peel and stick tiles?
Yes, so here's another option that is great.
Like for the floor?
These are floor tiles, so it's the same concept as the peel and stick wallpaper. It has an adhesive back.
No way that holds up. Does it hold up?
It does, and it just goes over your existing floor like film. They're heavyweight.
Oh my gosh.
They're pretty durable. And the great thing about putting them in a laundry space is most laundry rooms are not huge, and so there's not a ton of real estate that you have to fill.
Yeah.
But I mean, it adds such a change to the space.
Wow, it would.
These are all just from Amazon. They come in a box of like 10.
Doesn't ruin the floor?
No, it doesn't ruin the floor. It peels right back up. There are so many different patterns and colors to choose from. I think a laundry room is a perfect place to try these out, especially if you hate your floors but you don't want to have a renovation, you don't want the cost of it.
Well, and a rug I don't find to be super practical because you're moving and it doesn't feel like the most.
Right, so this is something that is going to instantly add so much difference to the space.
Didn't even know that was a thing. Melissa, thank you so much. This is what you help clients do, is reimagine their space in practical ways. How can people connect with you?
I'm on Instagram at Brass House Interiors, or you can find me at brasshouseinteriors.com.
And you specialize in e-design.
Yes, I specialize in e-design, which is all done online. Everything is sourced online. I do designs online and then draw it up in CAD and email it to you, and you kind of work at your own pace, go at your own pace.
Shop at your own budget too. Thank you. We'll link you over to her website and Instagram from ours if you want a connection point.